Guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lisa Urombo. If you're just coming across my channel for the first time, I'm so happy that you've stumbled on this channel, and please subscribe. This month started on a very happy note because this happens to be my birthday month, and I said I was going to be talking about confidence. I was going to be sharing things about confidence because I have a book coming up, a book that I'm going to be publishing soon on confidence, just to help people who do not feel so confident about themselves, they don't feel so confident about the things that God has called them to do, the things that they know they have a burning desire within to do it, but they just don't feel confident about it. I was going to use that book to help them, and so I decided to do some videos about it, and that's what bettered this video that you're watching today. In my last video, I spoke about reasons why people might find themselves struggling with confidence. It's a 5 minutes video. I would really love you to go back and watch it after you finish watching this one. Don't move away from this one. Just wait until I finished, or you finish watching the video. Okay? So today I'm going to be considering and talking about ways to become confident, and what I'm going to be sharing is practical in the sense that these are the things that I did in my own life, and it helped me. Because you know what, if you knew me before now, you would know that I was not so confident. I wasn't so confident. Yes, I studied law. I'm actually a lawyer, but I used to always run away. I used to run away from presentations, mute court sessions, anything that would want to bring me to the forefront. I didn't like it at all. I always would run away and prefer someone else to do it. But that was just because of my upbringing. Majority of us from an African background struggle with confidence, and that's the truth, because of the way we were brought up. You know, that strict parenting and all that sometimes makes us to be drawn into a shell. We're scared, we're fearful, and all of those things. It was that bad that I could not even have a meal with a guy in front of me. I remember when I was in 100 level and my cousin took me out to hang out with his friends, and one of his friends was sitting in front of me at the other side of the table. I felt so shy eating my food. Imagine. You can imagine. But along the line, God has helped me to become a confident person. And I'm still learning. But the things that I have learned in my journey to becoming a confident person is what I want to share in this video. So first and foremost, in becoming a confident person, the key thing you need to start practicing, if you're someone that struggles with confidence, is that you need to start speaking up for yourself. You need to become assertive. And now, I want you to also know that being assertive does not mean that you're rude. Doesn't mean that you're disrespectful, but you're just speaking up for yourself. You're speaking up for the ideas in your heart. You're speaking up for your own opinions. It may not sit well with everybody, but you have to start speaking up. That is the first step to becoming a confident person, to becoming more confident. Start speaking up for yourself. When you go for meetings, you go to gatherings, and they are, discussing things, add your own contribution. That is a form of speaking up. Stand up and speak about what you think should be done in that situation. Don't just sit down and say, well, anything goes, anything, I'm going to flow with anything that everybody is saying. Have your own opinion. I know you have your opinion, but sometimes you just want to keep quiet because you don't want to talk. But let me tell you something, you need to start talking. Whether it's in actual in-person meetings or is on group chats, online group chats, Microsoft Teams meetings, Zoom meetings, you need to start speaking up. It would help you develop your confidence. Personally, for me, I was speaking up. I was not even speaking up because I wanted to become confident. I was actually speaking up because I just wanted to speak up, because there was something burning within my soul. For those of you who have many ideas burning within your soul, but you're always keeping it down. You have this idea, you want to do this, you want to run with this vision, but you're always keeping it down. You're doing yourself more harm than good. It's time to start speaking up. Open that vault and let it come out. So that was me. I didn't even know that speaking up was a way to build confidence. I was just practicing, just speaking up because I really wanted to speak and let my ideas come out. And then afterwards, I began to realize that, oh wow, the more I speak up, the more I feel confident. The more I speak up, the more I want to speak up. The more I speak up, the more I feel like, yes, Lisa, you know what you're saying. So I started speaking up. I go to a place, if I'm interested and if I'm really keen on what is happening in that organization or what is happening in that program, I will not keep quiet. I can't. Why am I keeping quiet? Keeping quiet does not help anybody. It has not helped you. That's why you have a problem with confidence. Keeping quiet will not help anybody. It cannot help you. So you need to start speaking up. Speak up. Talk about what you know. Everywhere you go, answer questions. In fact, if they ask a question, does anyone have a question? Even if you don't have, come up with a question, because you need to practice speaking up. You need to practice speaking up. So speak up is very important. I tell people, even on WhatsApp group chat, I tell them, don't keep quiet. There's something going on this group chat. There's a question, there's something you need to contribute to. Don't keep quiet. Talk. I'm saying it again, talk. So I'm just going to chip in something in my attempt to speak up as well. I started podcasting. But I wasn't podcasting because I wanted to develop confidence. I was just podcasting because I had these ideas in me, just like I'm making this video now, because it's coming out of a passion for something, a passion to communicate something to you that would help you. I started podcasting, and podcasting helped me develop my speaking voice. It helped me know how to communicate as a speaker. So now, from podcasting, if somebody invites me to a stage to speak in an actual physical meeting, I'll be able to speak because of my podcasting days. But imagine if I wasn't speaking up by doing podcast. Imagine if I was not, contributing on group chats online or talking online. I would not have developed my confidence to the level where it is today. So please start speaking up. I'm going to move on to the next point, which is highly crucial as well. Another thing that you need to do to develop your confidence is that you need to ensure that you are knowledgeable. Most times, many of us have issues with confidence because we don't know so much about the topic in question. We don't know so much about the skill in question. So because you don't know so much about the skill in question, you feel a little bit not confident. But trust me, if you know a lot about that thing, the way you would talk about it, the way you carry yourself will be different. There's someone I know. This person is very good with digital marketing. Whenever they speak about it, the way they speak is different from somebody that just knows only social media marketing. This person knows everything about proper digital marketing. The way they speak is different, and that's because they are knowledgeable about that matter. You can't call me to come and speak about digital marketing and I'll be speaking the way that person speaks. I will speak more about social media marketing, word of mouth marketing is what I will speak more about. So what I'm trying to say is, if you realize that you're not confident in a particular thing, you need to begin to ask yourself, do I have enough knowledge about this area? And then if you realize that you don't have enough knowledge about it, then it's important for you to go on to now gain more knowledge about it, become more knowledgeable about it. There is nothing wrong in gaining more knowledge, in pursuing more knowledge about something. It will help you build your confidence in that thing. And even if you know a lot, there's still a need to continue to grow, because every field is developing part time. Every field is bringing new things. So there's a need to even continue to develop your knowledge bank, and it will help you to be confident, very confident. My third point for confidence would be dressing well. Dressing well is highly crucial. The way you dress influences how you feel about yourself. When you dress well, you feel more confident than if you were dressed down. It's very important. You may feel like, but just try it. You may think this thing doesn't work, but I'll just say try it out. Begin to maybe change some things about your dressing. Implement some new looks, and you will see the difference. I wrote in my book on confidence. Is a free book and it's going to be out very soon. I would love you to read that book. There are stories that I shared there on how dressing influences how people perceive you. And not just how people perceive you, but ultimately influences how you see yourself, how you carry yourself, how confident you feel. When you're coming to the table, you're going for a meeting, you're going for an interview, when you know that you are dressed well, my God, the way you carry yourself will be different. Even if there's nothing in your brain, even if you feel like you are dull, you're not prepared, that dressing will be like a boost to your steps. So it's important. Dress well. Dress well. It will help your confidence level. And if you're a lady, you need to learn to dress well. In fact, this is more relevant to you than even the guys. If you're a lady listening to me, please dress. If you don't know how to dress, there are myriads of examples online. If you don't want to use online, fine, okay. You can go to shops, online shops, and look at how the people on those online shops dress. Look at how they combine their skirts and their tops, their shoes, their sandals. Look at those things. It's to give you an idea on how to dress. So I've shared 3 points now. I've shared the need to speak up. I've also shared the need to dress well. And I've shared a third point. That third point now has skipped my mind, but I know that I've talked about 3 things. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope that this video has, in one way or the other, encouraged you. I believe that because of these things that you've listened to, you're going to implement them, even if it's just, changing 1 or 2 things about your wardrobe, or speaking up in your next meeting. I want to believe that these things that I have shared so far has in one way or the other influenced you. If you were inspired, you were blessed by this, please subscribe to my channel, share the video with other people, and don't forget to read that book when the book is out. It's a free book, you don't have to pay, but trust me, you will learn a lot beyond what I just shared now. I have lots of points in that book that would help you. So don't sleep on it. Ensure that when the book is out, you're rushing it and you're reading. So many funny stories are in that book that would help you. Ensure to read and ensure to share with somebody. Thank you guys. See you in another video.